All the beautiful ladies in the building tonight. I love y'all. But I want to thank God, the beautiful ladies on my label, Interscope, CMG, and all my beautiful women fans. And I don't know, like, shout out to Memphis for making me and raising me. And shout out to Billboard. Let's go.
You don't stand up, nigga, got my hands up, nigga, you don't want to see this guy. I'm already talking.
Oh. Hey, how y'all doing? Come on over here, man. Y'all whole squad, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
GloRilla didn't need to say a word before the internet went wild. The second she appeared, feeds blew up like fireworks. Fans were already calling Yo Gotti Bonus Parent of the Year. But don't get it twisted. This wasn't some sweet family moment. This story is packed with glitz, rumors, and straight-up chaos. And here's where it gets messy. Angela Simmons didn't just step aside, she completely vanished. One day she's shutting down the red carpet, serving looks so sharp they could cut glass, walking like she owned the place. The next, gone. No cryptic captions, no sad lyrics on her story, not even a moody selfie for fans to analyze. This wasn't your typical breakup tea. It felt like someone cut the whole script and erased Angela's storyline overnight. This wasn't just an I unfollowed you move. It was more like a reality show getting axed right before the juiciest episode aired. Let's be real, these two were the definition of luxury love. Designer bags swinging, toes in white sand, selfies on private jets, and that polished couple goals energy everywhere they went. Then, suddenly, nothing but silence. Now fans are on detective mode, scrolling old posts, refreshing pages like it's their job, desperate to figure out what really happened, and most importantly, who made the first move. GloRilla didn't have to speak for the internet to lose it. The second she showed up, timelines blew up. People were already handing Yo Gotti the Stepdad of the Year crown without any receipts. But let's be clear, this wasn't some fairy tale moment. It was drama dressed in sparkle, laced with whispers, and dripping with mess. Angela Simmons didn't just fade, she pulled a full-on disappearing act. One day she's killing the red carpet like it's her runway, rocking outfits so sharp they could slice diamonds. Next day, nothing. No mysterious posts, no sad songs, no black and white selfies for fans to pick apart. This wasn't regular breakup gossip. It was like someone ripped out the storyline mid-season, erasing her character in one clean cut. The kind of move you only see when a network cancels a show right before the finale. These two weren't just dating. They were showcasing luxury romance like a brand deal. Dripping in designer, sipping champagne in first class, flaunting tans from private getaways, and radiating couple goals non-stop. Then, out of nowhere, silence.
Music mogul Yo Gotti have quietly gone their separate ways, Fred. They say Angela felt like, honey, she was putting in more effort than she was getting back, honey. Now, they're saying Yo Gotti's schedule was non-stop, studios, business, appearances, and she started out feeling like she wasn't a priority. And when a woman don't feel like she's a priority,
Now the internet's gone full detective mode, scrolling back, zooming in, connecting dots like it's a crime scene board. Everyone's chasing the same answer. What caused the fallout and who pulled the plug first? Then suddenly, silence. That once buzzing couple's feed turned into a ghost town. No more twinning outfits, no more look at us dinners, no more champagne cheers on loop, just tumbleweeds rolling through her timeline. And Angela? She didn't exit with drama. She pulled it off with razor-sharp precision. One quiet unfollow, just one. And it landed harder than any rant ever could. No cryptic subs, no shady tweets, no cliche breakup quotes, just a single clean click. Then like magic, all the couple selfies disappeared. VIP seats empty, red carpet power shots fans used to scream goals at, gone as if they never existed. She didn't just walk out, she torched the entire script on her way, and the internet caught it instantly. They knew the second she entered her I am the prize era. Her energy shifted, cool, unbothered, but with intent so sharp it cut. Captions turned surgical, short, pointed, dripping with shade that made you double read. Fans felt it in their gut. This wasn't a pause or some slow fade. This was the finale, No sad playlists, no long-winded, "we've decided to part ways" posts, no teary selfies begging sympathy. Angela spoke without saying a word. That silence screamed louder than any meltdown could. She stayed calm, poised, and deliberate. While other celebs would have been blasting breakup tracks, she stayed icy. And somehow, that quiet hit harder than any diss song ever would.
Imagine what my little boy's gonna look like at 8.
Isn't that crazy?
But obviously, you've been a single mom for a long time. I'm a single mom. What has that journey been like for you? And I'm sorry for the passing of your son's father. I know that was terrible.
Very hard. It was, honestly, I didn't see that coming. Obviously, even with me and his dad separated, it was just like, I never thought that could be me. It was a really hard thing to go through. I didn't even know how to process it. Like, as soon as everything happened, I honestly went to therapy the day, 2 days after it happened, because I was like, I don't know how to process this. My son's name is his father's name, and I just never knew that would be me. I mean, his father's side of the family is absolutely supportive and amazing. And so that helps. And my family's so amazing. So that helped me a lot. So I've leaned into family a lot, and that has been helpful for me. But I never thought I'd be a single mom. I'm like, you have a kid to think this is what it's going to be. And this is how in your head, it's got to be perfect.
Then, just as everyone was still reeling from Angela's sudden vanishing act, GloRilla stepped into the spotlight like she owned it. The timing was way too perfect to pass off as coincidence. Let's be real, this wasn't some casual, "oh, she just showed up" moment. GloRilla and Yo Gotti's connection runs deep. She wasn't some last-minute pick who tripped into fame. From the start, every move she made was intentional, every appearance calculated. And Gotti, he wasn't just boosting her career. He was staging a full luxury rollout, the whole CMG dream package. Private jet takeoffs like it was routine, icy chains dropping left and right, VIP red carpet entrances with cameras flashing nonstop. The flex was loud, but the energy between them carried something different. Quiet, personal, almost intimate. Fans picked up on it immediately. And soon the question wasn't whispered anymore. Was GloRilla simply the label's rising star, or was she something far more personal to Gotti? The way she carried herself online had everybody side-eyeing Gotti's every move. Then came the twist. GloRilla returned to the spotlight like a digital phoenix, rising from Angela's silence. Fresh looks, flawless hair, and a rhythm that felt perfectly staged to signal the shift. She didn't just drop selfies, she bent the algorithm. Each shot, each pose had Twitter detectives treating it like Fashion Week backstage. Then she really turned heads, going live right before the drama peaked. No drawn-out speeches, just a little scrolling, some laughs, and a calm confidence that screamed she owned the moment. One slick hair flip, a sly smile, and without a single word she said, "I'm that girl." And everyone watching believed it. That live stream wasn't random, it was calculated performance disguised as casual fun. The lighting, the playlist, the sharp camera angles, it was strategy. She didn't just join the chat, she took over. Whispers turned into debates, debates into trending hashtags. Within hours, fans had a name for it. The Gotti glow-up. Soft glam makeup, luxury nails, a wardrobe screaming quiet wealth. Every detail dripping with money moves. Suddenly, Yo Gotti's name was everywhere, tied to her rise. This wasn't just a comeback. It was a full relaunch, a takeover. The internet didn't just watch, they investigated, connecting dots like seasoned detectives. The question burned. Did Yo Gotti just hand GloRilla the crown? Because her energy was no background vibe. This was main event presence. GloRilla wasn't fading in, she was blazing lead roll vibes. Designer confidence, that untouchable aura, entering every room like she owned it. And the internet couldn't ignore it. Side-by-side comparisons of Angela and GloRilla filled feeds. Angela had the polished, picture-perfect couple aesthetic, clean, classy, refined. But GloRilla? She carried runway regular energy, jet setting, dripping diamonds, red carpets lit without needing a +1. Every move felt like a statement, more performance than appearance. Meanwhile, Angela's presence was fading. No more polished love posts, no more coordinated fits, just silence. Rumors said Angela had already checked out mentally before the shift went public. Behind the flawless couple photos, cracks were forming. That's when GloRilla seized her moment. Not just stepping up, but claiming the spotlight outright. This wasn't a casual label push, it was a full energy transfer. And Gotti wasn't on the sidelines. He was right there, front row, hyping her harder than anyone else. When she shined, he made sure he was in frame too. He wasn't subtle. He was loud, clear, and proud. Angela, she was left watching from the sidelines, seeing the spotlight that once belonged to her redirected to GloRilla. For a long time, Angela had been pouring herself into a love story that looked solid on the surface. She kept building, kept loyal, even while Gotti moved differently. The hype posts slowed, the public, affection faded. No grand gestures, no "My Queen" captions. Quiet. While Angela held the image together, Gotti was shifting his energy, scripting a new lead role. By the time Angela realized, the chapter was already closed. Now, he's stepping for GloRilla in ways Angela hadn't seen in months, and it doesn't feel like business. It feels personal. From VIP lounges to stage-side moments, he's positioning himself as GloRilla's #1 fan. The same energy Angela once had is now being poured into someone else. GloRilla didn't stumble into the spotlight. She claimed it the second Angela stepped out. From the beginning, it was clear this wasn't a typical rollout. This was a power shift. Whenever CMG comes up, Gotti pushes her name like it's already engraved in stone. For Angela, that's the harshest message. She's become a ghost in her own story. Gotti didn't flip a page, he rewrote the whole book. GloRilla's name flashes everywhere now, bold like a marquee. And it's not just promo, it's personal. He tags her wins, reposts her highlights, hypes her like an MVP. Fans eat up the chemistry, pausing clips for the sly smiles, the too long glances, the body language that screams more than business. On stage, interviews, side by side, the connection is electric. PR spin calls it professional, but fans aren't buying it. The GloRilla era isn't coming, it's already here. Every move Gotti makes says the choice is done. GloRilla's living in full VIP mode. First class, private jets, red carpets, all with that natural I belong here energy. Gotti doesn't need words. His actions tell the story. This isn't just music promotion anymore, the energy has shifted for good. People tried to label it as the usual breakup cliche, missed calls, conflicting schedules, growing apart. But this feels deeper, not a slow drift, a clean break. The second Angela stepped back, GloRilla filled the space without missing a beat. Angela's style was mystery, cryptic captions, soft selfies, subtle hints. But with GloRilla, there was no quiet narrative, no sentimental goodbyes, no vague "wish you well," just deliberate silence, louder than any headline. And while that silence lingered, GloRilla moved like she already owned CMG. Every appearance screamed queen energy. Her social feeds lit up, looks sharp, captions calm, moves boss-like. Angela, meanwhile, erased her past. No subtweets, no throwbacks, no public affection for Gotti. Wild, considering she once flooded her page with love posts and couple shots. Now her feed is strictly self-love and empire building. The silent message clear: I'm done. I've healed. I'm not coming back. It tracks. Angela used to be Gotti's loudest supporter, holding that image together. Now she's off the court, just as GloRilla rockets into stardom. This wasn't messy. It wasn't coincidence. It was strategy. Every move felt pre-planned, like the blueprint was drawn long ago, and fans saw it unfold in real time. Angela's loyal crew still backs her, no doubt. But GloRilla owns the blogs, the streets, the entire timeline. Each time she steps out, the internet melts down. She doesn't just walk into rooms, she takes them. The energy she carries announces that the throne is already hers. She's riding the wave like it's untouchable, crown secured. Yo Gotti? He's quiet. No posts, no affection, just watching. That silence feels heavy, like he knows something fans don't. The truth is, Angela and Gotti's romance was never as perfect as the filters made it seem. At first, it looked like the fairy tale, dream package, interviews, public love. But once Angela gave it her all, the cracks showed. Behind the flawless pictures was tension no filter could hide. Now, silence reigns. No shade, no jabs, just stillness that screams louder than words. So the real questions hang heavy. Did Gotti hand GloRilla the throne outright? Was it a cold, calculated break to rewrite the story, or just a love never meant to last? Either way, GloRilla's rise is unstoppable. She moves with precision, always 10 steps ahead, turning every room into a runway and every feat into her stage. Angela and Gotti's silence speaks volumes. You don't vanish like that unless something big went down behind the scenes. The internet's dissecting every glance, every detail, waiting for the next twist in this glittering soap opera. And when it hits, it's going to explode. So now it's your turn. Has GloRilla officially claimed the crown, or is this just another Hollywood story gone cold? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're hooked on the drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss the next wild chapter. This saga is still unfolding in real time, and the next turn could flip everything we thought we knew.